This session was with a male client who is very in tune with spirituality and wanted to dive deeper into his soul's history. The life that came forward was quite beautiful as it showed him a decision that he had made in a past life that he almost made in this one. However, with much strength, it didn't come out to this painful conclusion. The experience of loss from other lives can tend to affect us if we have not integrated the lesson of its teaching. In his current life, the client had the willpower to carry on. Now follow me into this ancient story of an incredible Mesopotamian king. "Are you coming off of the cloud yet? What do you see?" I asked him. "Sand. There's a marketplace. It's open air, tents, lots of tapestries, dried goods, gourds, jewelry, very lively and chaotic," he states. I asked him if he could see people there and what types of clothing that they were wearing, and what was he wearing? "Not a lot," he responds. "Lots of skin, drapey, bright and colorful sandals, flowy loose pants, jeweled collar, and cuffs," he continues. I then move him to a place where he lives and I ask him to describe it for me. He begins to paint me a picture. Stone, regal, my room is on the top floor, and out of my window I can see the entire city. Body of ocean in the distance. It's open and airy, cold and warm at the same time. Lots of tapestries and textures. It's lit by firelight, torches on either side of the window, and there's a balcony, and the sky is so clear and there are so many stars. Big bright moon, you can even see the entire universe from here. It's a beautiful sight, isn't it, I say. I move him to a time where he is eating a meal to get a feel for others that may live with him in his home. And he continues. Well, there's a lot of food, a lot of people, grains and hummus, some sort of shredded meat, wine. My chalice is fancier than everyone else's. I'm at the head, and to my right is my wife. We then move to seeing information about what he does as a job or occupation, and it was pretty clear that he was a royal, but I wanted more detail from him about this. He begins by saying, "I sit on the throne. It's at the end of a long hall. It's gold and blue and green, comfortable, oversized, really, really high back. I can sit cross-legged comfortably in the throne, and there's a red pillow underneath me. It's worn down, but well-loved." "Does your wife have a throne? And is there anybody with you?" I asked. "No, just me. I have attendants on either side. People are waiting to talk to me about grain, gold, cows, marriage, advice." I ask him if he feels like he's a good person, and he says, "Yes, I love them." I move him to an important memory in this life, and he begins by saying that he sees flames, terror, screams, that he is being guarded and sequestered and protected. But he didn't want to be because he cares about all of those people. "Well, what happened?" I asked him. "They all died. The women were taken into sex slaves. The slaves, the lower people, were put to work. But most people were murdered. The guards tried to protect him. Although he did what he could as a king, he felt like he was supposed to do more. He said he wanted to scream because he thinks he failed. He nervously states, "Everyone who was supposed to protect me is dead, and I'm still alive. And everyone I was supposed to protect is dead, and I'm still alive." Don't you think that you're alive for a purpose? I ask him. Yes, but no. I can't let myself see that, he says. Torture. They knew this would be the most effective. I then move him to a final scene, and he begins by describing the landscape. An oasis. There's trees and water. I'm walking into the water to kill myself. I've stopped at my knees to take it all in and appreciate it one last time. I ask why he wants to do that. To release guilt, shame, burden, failure. Slowly moving forward, he says. Now I reassure him he will not feel any physical discomfort, for any physical sensations are just simply memories. The client then says, I close my eyes and I am walking into the water. I have stones in my pockets and my hands. I'm wearing the heaviest clothes that I have. Some sort of cloak, but I'm at peace. After this, I knew that the client had taken his life, and so I moved him into the space of understanding by asking him what the lesson and the purpose was from the experience. And then he says, you can't save everyone. Some things are out of your hands, and if you do your best and you take care of those around you, then that's enough. Love is enough.